Hey, hey. It might, This is the right on the face. You can don't do this for play now. Yes. Let's see. What's going on, family? What's going on, guys? Let me make sure that you guys can hear me loud and clear. If you guys can hear my mic, please drop a 3 in the chat real quick. Please drop a 3 in the chat real quick. Feel me? If you guys can hear my microphone, I want to make sure that we are good to go. Let's see. Have a dark on the way. Yeah. Okay, Big Papa. You can hear me loud and clear. Loud and clear, family. Loud and clear. We got some haters, man. YouTube is some haters, bro. They wasn't trying to let us vibe out today. They wasn't trying to let us vibe out, man. I was vibing out. Yeah. I'm down to the vent in my face. This is real life, not a phase. We just do this for play. Yeah. Yeah. This is real life, not a phase. Now I got a vibe to my non-copyrighted music. Shout out to my boy Tyrone. We could definitely vibe out to Tyrone and not get copyrighted. That's for damn sure. But shout out to every single one of you guys tuning in right now. Appreciate y'all. You guys are phenomenal. Haven't done a live stream on YouTube in a minute. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a little while. Definitely been a little while since I went live here on YouTube, man. But it feels good to be back, baby. I promise y'all that. It feels really good. My guy Roman in the building. Kelly, Big Papa, what's the word? I appreciate y'all. This is real life, not a phase. We just don't do this for play. Yeah. Talk. Yeah. By the way, I was looking at this gold. Not just looking at it, but I did take a stab at this gold. Alright, I did take a stab at this gold here. I went super light on this, though, because, again, I should have went a lot heavier on this, honestly. I should have went a lot heavier on this, but I did take a stab here on gold. Literally, not even like 20 minutes ago. Like, literally within the past 15 minutes. Right, I seen price, it looked good. We took it, and now we riding this thing out. And I think gold has plenty of room to potentially go to the downside here. Potentially, right? Obviously, our first line of support is going to be down here at 2152, 2153. If we can go ahead and clear this level, then I think the next area will be down around the 2130s here for gold. So this is a crazy play here. You know, initially, this is what my setup looked like. Not that, my stop wasn't that big, but initially my setup looked something like this. Right, it was up at these highs, so we were risking it was around 50 to 60 pips of risk. It was, you know, a little heavier. But the risk to reward was amazing, right? We had a 6-to-1 risk to reward. You know, we'll take that all day long. You know, and now the trade is moving beautifully, family. Again, I literally just took it right before I even went live. Like, I literally just took it when I actually seen it. Like, like literally. Let's see. Yeah, this gold is moving. Let's see. Salute Abel. What's going on, Free Zone in the building? My guy Free Zone. Not even gonna lie, family. I love going live on YouTube, man. Like, you ask anybody, they'll tell you I love going live on YouTube. I love going live with our community. Alright, don't get me wrong. I love the Private Society community. But it's just something about YouTube, bro, that just hit a little different. My guy Eric in the building. FTP. Stand up. FTP, stand up. I see you, boy. Only 3 likes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and smash these likes, family. I know the algorithm is not going to rock with me right now. You know what I'm saying? It be like that. I know the algorithm isn't going to rock with me because I ain't as consistent on YouTube as I should be. But you guys can help me out, man, with just smashing that little bit of a like button real quick, family. Right? Again, this was very random. Very random. I woke up. I'm like, man, I want to go on YouTube. And now we're here. Okay. But yeah, just a quick update. This gold right here is very interesting. Again, I am in a position here, super small position, right? Like, I honestly should have went a lot harder, a lot heavier. But this was just a little test. This was a stab in the market, a little test, right? And I am at break even on this position. All right, I did roll stops to break even, and the reason why is because there could be opportunity for this thing to pull back, especially off of sweeping this entire little range right here. You know, a little sweep of this range could possibly bring this thing right back to the upside. And yeah, you know, we'll see obviously how the markets play out, but I'm a big fan of looking for continuations here to the downside, though. Right, big fan of looking for continuations here. If you guys are not in any positions, if you are in anything this morning, family, go ahead and drop what you're trading in the chat, man. Drop in your trading in the chat, family. Drop what you're trading in the chat right now. Let me know what you guys are in, because I might want to copy y'all. Let's see, Matthew in the building. What's going on, Matt? Appreciate you, my brother. Yo, Matt, how's that Helium Mobile treating you, bro? Let's be honest here, right? Oh man, we had a pretty decent little sell off on Helium Mobile, but boy was rerunning. Boy was rerunning. Family, I'm gonna put you guys onto a play, right? I'm gonna put you guys onto a play, right? Because I'm the playmaker. They call me the playmaker nowadays, right? I'm not gonna lie, if y'all do not take advantage of this Helium Mobile $20 a month phone plan, right? They're backed by either AT&T or T-Mobile, one of them, right? Like they work directly with AT&T or T-Mobile or something like that. But the cool thing is, guys, this is a cryptocurrency project. You earn Helium Mobile tokens for using the phone. Let's see, took advantage and prepaid 2 months. Cheap as hell, bro. You know what's crazy? I've paid for this phone bill. I paid for it 5 months in advance. How many? Let's be real, chat. Can we be real? Can we be real in the chat? How many of you guys have ever paid for your phone bill in advance? Nobody, right? Unless you got it on auto pay, which is, you know, that'll be phenomenal if you do. But unless you got it on auto pay, most people wait to the last second until they're about to get shut off to actually pay that damn phone bill, right? Well, Helium Mobile, I paid for my shit 6 months in advance now. Why? Because I earned enough tokens from using the phone to do so. And I could still pay for 2 more months. This shit is crazy. I'm getting paid to use a phone line. I'm getting paid to use a service that we all use anyways. And now I paid for it 6 months in advance? This shit is fucking crazy. Excuse my language. This is nuts. So again, family, it's a little play for you guys. If you're interested, don't say that. Don't say Abel ain't give you no value. That's all I'm saying. Don't say Abel ain't put you on. Don't say Abel ain't put you on. That's all I'm saying. Don't say. I'm giving y'all the play right there. Let's see what y'all talking about real quick. Eric, the type of guy to have FTP stickers on his car and be pulled over. Yeah, that's a fact. While listening to his damn opera music he had us listening to yesterday. I don't know what the hell Eric had us listening to yesterday. Or was it? It was like the day before yesterday. He had us listen to some song that like came out 20 years before he was even born. Yeah. Let's see. I'm with you in gold cells. Let's go, Ninja. Let's go, Ninja. Yeah. I mean, we in this position, guys, as you can see. This is a phase 1 200k FTMO account that we've been sitting on this account for like 15 months. I'm lying, not 15, but this was an account, guys, that we initially had bought to connect it to a trading bot, but the bot did not perform with another 200k account that we had. It actually ended up blowing it, so we're like, yeah, nah, let me just trade this bad boy. Let me trade this thing. I'll perform way better than that damn bot. That bot scammed us. Right, so that's where this account was. But I bought this account, family, like 5 months ago, probably like 4 or 5 months ago or some shit. It was a while ago, and I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna just continue to let this sit here. So now we about to pass this shit, and we about to do our thing on that. Coach, I'm green. Coach, I'm green. You funny as hell, Frieza. Let's see. You still in NAS cells from yesterday, bro? You still in NAS cells from yesterday, for real? Coach, I'm red. Family, who's red in the building? Who's red? Anybody down? Anybody down on any accounts? Anybody down on any trades? Because this is your song right here. If you in profit on some positions, and Coach, we green. Coach, we green. Coach, we green. It's like the only music I could play, bro, without them shutting me down. Like, YouTube, I understand copyright laws, bro, but you guys are some haters, bro. Like, can I vibe out? Like, let me get into my mood, bro, and then, you know what I'm saying, then give me a warning. Don't just shut down my whole stream, bro. Like, come on. I can't stand YouTube at times. This makes me want to go to Twitch or makes me want to go stream on Kick. They ain't gonna shut you down over there. They let you rock. But either way, we good, man. We still got a pretty fire trading playlist here. For all my traders in the building, we got a little trading playlist playing out for y'all. We gonna let this rock out and vibe out. Let's get it, let's get it. All right, let me see what else we got here, though, family. Let me see what we got here in the markets, man. Let me see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Give me a second. Every boss gotta take a loss. Gotta take a loss. Gotta take a loss. Gotta take a loss. Hold on, family. Every boss gotta take a loss. Give me 1 second, familia. Oh my god, this gold is going nuts. Damn. Bro, like, I ain't even have enough time to even tell our community. Like, I jumped in, like, immediately. Like, I opened up the chart and it was ready to go. Let's see what we got here. You said sunny as hell out there. Nah, somebody turned the light out of the room. That's why he said it's sunny as hell. Yeah, nah, this gold is going nuts, by the way. Still in NAS, very small position. Okay. Let's see what we got here. USD JPY since yesterday. Yeah, Big Papa. Okay. Yeah, turn up then. Again, family, like, I have been bullish dollar since yesterday. Right? Again, if you guys are a part of the premium community, the trade room that we have, you guys know that we predicted bullishness after the news came out. Right? Yesterday we did have some very interesting data with PPI information coming out. Right? PPI came out hotter than forecasted across the board, essentially. Retail sales also came out higher than expected across the board, which told me that the dollar is probably going to be bullish. And we were correct. All right, so we were able to ride that out. Yeah, and I think yesterday we caught a freaking banger. We caught a freaking banger on NASDAQ yesterday. I mean, to be transparent, I couldn't catch a banger because this damn DX trade is trash. I swear, DX trade is probably the worst platform brought to existence, bro. Like, I'd rather use a trade locker or a match trader or a C trader, which don't accept US clients, but DX trade is garbage, bro. But yeah, you know, the rest of the family ended up catching the sell right here. This thing ended up going beautifully. This thing went beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. I'm not even gonna lie. It went real nice. Right, but what do we think can happen now? What do we think can happen next, right? Again, I'm still a believer, and I could be wrong here. Let's be clear about this. I could be wrong here. But I'm still a believer of more upside here on the dollar for now. All right, I'm still a believer of more upside, right? But what I think can possibly happen is that we end up continuing a little bit of a corrective move lower, and then we have the opportunity to go ahead and start to push higher, right? I would really like for the dollar to get up into this 104 level up here at these highs. All right, like that's essentially where I would love for price to eventually get to, right? Above or close to that 104 level here. And then when we get to the 104 for the dollar, then we have to just consider what we might want to do, right? You know, next week, family, we have a very important week next week, right? We have a very important week next week. Let me show y'all what we got next week. All right, we have a very, very important week. First of all, we have a ton of data coming out across the board. Got that blue. All right, we have a very, very important week, right? Look at this week next week, family. Hold on. I feel like I'm speaking so fast because this damn song. All right, so look, we got Euro CPI next week, gonna be a banger. We have Bank of Japan interest rate next week, gonna be a banger. Ooh, they're actually forecasted an increase? Oh shit. They're actually forecasting right now for the Bank of Japan to leave negative territories for the first time in almost 10 years. Holy moly, that's gonna be interesting. We have the interest rate for the Australian dollar. That's gonna be a banger. We have CAD CPI data coming out. That's gonna be a banger. We have pound CPI coming out. That's gonna be a banger. Most importantly, the most important news events for the entire week next week is that the US has their interest rate decision. And more importantly, we have our economic summary of projections. Gonna be bangers. Right? And this is gonna be, again, the news event of the week. It don't matter where you live in this world, everybody gonna pay attention to this. All right, because the summary of economic projections, family, is gonna give us an insight into what the Fed plans to do moving forward. Right? How long do they plan to keep interest rates elevated? When can we potentially expect them to start cutting? All that information is so important as a trader. And we're going to get all that insight next week. Right? So that's going to be a banger. We have GDP for the New Zealand. We have interest rate for the Swiss. Like, yeah, next week is going to be a very, very interesting week, family. Right? We have a ton of data across the board. We have some PMI data for the dollar as well. We have retail sales for the pound. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy volatile. Oh my god, there's so much stuff next week. There is so much stuff that we have to be aware of next week, family. Oh my goodness. Beautiful thing about you guys in our community, we gonna be live for all that stuff. We gonna be live for all that stuff, baby. We're gonna be live. So we'll be able to trade live together. That's gonna be fire. All right, let's see what we got here. Pressure is on. Abel's about to make us stake money. Yeah, absolutely. 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 Hey. All right, so look at this now, family. Look, remember what I told you guys, right? The fact that we're now sweeping below this level of support here could warrant this market to pull back. Are we doing just that? Absolutely. Why? Because we just entered a fresh area of liquidity. Now we can see this thing probably pull back. Now, again, I still personally like the continuations lower here. I want gold to come and take out this 2153 first and then eventually down to the 2130s. Okay, so even if we do pull back, that's an opportunity to get in. Now, again, the position that I am currently in, we're already at break even on this. You know, this thing ended up running for, we were up around, damn, 70 pips like that. Golly, that was a quick 70 pips, boy. I ain't even take no money off the table. I'm tripping. That's okay. We're gonna let this rock, right? We're gonna let this rock, because look what market just did. The market is pushing back up, but look what we just entered into. A fair value gap. Is this FVG gonna hold and just continue to drive us lower? It's possible. It's possible. I'm not psychic. I can't predict with 100%, but it's possible. I mean, since I'm already in it, I'm gonna be a little selfish, and I hope that we do continue to drop here. But for those of you guys that are not in anything, I hope that we pull back, and y'all could get at least an entry too. I'm probably gonna get a break even, but I'm just looking for a re-entry if anything. You dig? Let's see. We live? Absolutely, we live, baby. We live. We live. We live. Again, family, I do appreciate all you guys that are smashing the like button. It definitely does help out more than you guys might even think. There's a reason why you guys hear everybody on YouTube saying, smash the like button, comment down below, right? You know, it does help out. Right? It might be a little annoying hearing that often, but that's your way of supporting, you know, what we do. All right, so we're going to continue to ride this gold out. We're going to continue to ride this gold out. Hopefully it doesn't come back and hit us out, but, you know, if it does, then we'll just readjust. We'll see what the market provides for us. All right, let's see what else we got here, though, family. Again, indices are going to be interesting, in my opinion. All right, interesting. But before we get into that, we might have a play here on the euro as well. All right, we might have a play here on the euro, family, right? Depending on how we react up at these levels, man. Like, we're getting into a very, very interesting level of structure here that could maybe, we don't know just yet. It's not confirmed or anything, but maybe give us an opportunity to jump in, right? You know, because I'm just looking at what price has been doing. I'm looking at structure. You know, we're coming from a very, very strong bearish day yesterday, supported by data. We're pushing back up to the upside here. You know, obviously, this is a very interesting level of structure that we can keep our eye on. But more importantly, what I would like to see is something like this, right? Especially on the smaller time frames, right? I would like for us to continue to fill out or build a little bit of a range here if possible, right? And then once we continue to build this range out, I would like to see a spike up, grab all this liquidity that's going to be built right here. And then from there, we can look for reasons to possibly continue this lower, right? So that's like my game plan here for the euro. If I was to be trading it, again, I'm already in gold, so I'm probably not going to take an entry here. But for anybody that is looking at the euro, you know, if we can get something like this, it would be phenomenal, right? But we would need this range to truly continue to form, right? And just to, the reason why we want the range to form is because, again, we need more people to get trapped in this market. We need more people to go ahead and look at this double top or this resistance and start to make a decision, right? When traders are making a decision in the markets, they are adding liquidity to the markets, right? Our job is to identify, right, these decisions, identify where liquidity is probably resting, and then we target that liquidity. And then we can go ahead on the sweep of it. We could possibly go ahead and jump in, right? So we'll see. Again, we don't know how soon it's going to happen. We don't know if it is going to happen. But if it does, then you guys know the play here, right? A sweep up, come back within the range all day long. I will sell the hell out of that. Okay? So we're going to see how this plays out, family. We're going to see how this plays out for sure. Again, shout out to you guys, man. We got 27 people on the building. Let's get it. You guys are phenomenal. I love y'all so much, man, for showing me love. Y'all show me love. I try to show y'all love back, family. All right, let's see what we got here. Like if you're not a hater. Absolutely, right? Like if you're not a hater. Like if your breath don't stink. Like if you woke up holy today. Like if you had a bad week in the markets. Like if you had a good week in the markets. Point of the story is, just like the damn stream, please. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all, man. You guys know why I'm so motivated right now? I got my crack this morning. I'm not even gonna lie. I got my crack this morning. I got this caramel ribbon crunch that just be putting me on a whole nother level. I have to go make some changes. Let's see, 2163 re-entry in the 3-minute on gold. 2163. 2163. I mean, that is an interesting level of supply. Don't hit me out, gold. See, look at this, man. The sweep below this little range is really what is driving this. I'm sipping champagne with no special occasion. I just took a training from Tyrone and Abel. Hey, that's me. He shouted me out in the song. That's fire. Fine, I'm foreign. Who else you know getting shouted out in songs, man? Let's be real here. I gotta replay that part. Let me boost my ego a little bit, family. Listen to what he says, man. Listen to what he says. Expensive dinners, I'm sipping. No, I'm tipping champagne with no special what take. I just took a trading from Tyrone and Abel. Now we celebrating the trip to Miami. We riding foreigns. And we lit and we know it. And we lit and we know it. Drop a couple million, show it. Yeah, they going crazy on this song. So a nigga gotta blow it. Nah, he going crazy in this song. Let's see. My entry is 2163. 2163. My entry is right here at 2165. My entry's at 2165. You know, really, I got motivated. You said kids don't drink sugary drinks. You end up like Abel. Yeah, you end up full of energy in the morning. I'm telling you. Now I'm elevated. I seen a million. I got motivated. How many of you guys have actually seen $1 million before? Because I promise you, this song will hit if you have. And I'm 9 to 5 and now they hating. You should see all their faces. I had to go make some changes. You know what's crazy? There was a beautiful entry on gold last night, man. I was still asleep. Like on a sweep of this high, oh my goodness, would have been a beautiful entry here. In the pop, that's all that I need. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this thing swept everything too. Look at all this liquidity grabs up here, man. Swept this high, and then the market shifted, and it's just been dropping since. See, if I was awake at 5, 6 o'clock, which I wasn't, that would have been a play right there. Trying to grab that high. Let's see the go Abel. What's going on, Jose? Appreciate you, my brother, for being on, man. Appreciate you, homie. Appreciate you. Seen a million, I got motivated. I got motivated. Let's see, on US 30, there's a 5-minute LC. Let's see what we're looking at. I'm looking to get back into shorts. You talking about this one all the way up here? You talking about this one up here, Matt? Let's see, got my funding pips payout yesterday. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, family. Can we please get a round of applause, man? Hold on, music. Hold on. I'm sorry, bro. I need to give you an actual real. Let me pause the music and let's celebrate. Let's celebrate, man. Shout out to you, my brother. Getting them payouts. Come on, baby. Family, if you don't show him love in the chat, you a hater. I'm not lying, family. If you don't show him love in the chat, you a hater, right? What you celebrate is what you attract into your life. What you celebrate is what you attract into your life. So if you want to get some payouts, then let's celebrate them. Celebrate, right? When you put that energy out to the universe, you're going to get it back. And you get it back tenfold, right? So big shout out to you, Matt, man. One more round of applause for my boy. Cheers. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's turn up now. Yeah. Now that man Matt been locked in for sure. Honestly, there's a lot of you guys, especially those that are in the community, man. You guys been crushing it. Like crushing it. And it's absolutely amazing to see that you guys been crushing it, man. You know, steak dinner on Matt tonight, family. Steak dinner on Matt. No cap. He's paying for all of our dinner this week. But besides that, family, let's go ahead and see what we got here, man. Again, looking at gold, how deep you gonna pull back? How deep you gonna pull back? Let me go ahead and add my trigger line to the equation. Let's add our trigger line real quick. We're reacting off of the trigger line. If we end up closing below this, if we end up engulfing and actually holding this engulfing, family, this could be a little bit of a re-entry. I'm not even gonna lie. Let me see how we play here. Let's see how we close here. We got about a minute left on this 3-minute candle. 5-minute candle just closed. I'm on my grown. Getting above. Let's see what we get here. This could be a re-entry for people that are not in. Again, I'm already in this, so. Yeah, that and forget it. Set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. Take profit. I told y'all this is a whole trading playlist. Y'all thought I was lying when I said I got a trading playlist? Hell nah. Take profit. Set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. Hey. Hey. Took profit. That's what we doing now, family. We already took this gold. We took this gold. Now we just gotta set it and forget it. But a lot of green. I see that ULIS 30. The only thing I'm liking. Are you talking about this long candle though? Right, we need confirmation, bro. Because if you're giving us the signal, we taking it. You've been crushing it. If you give us the signal, we taking it. Say less. That's all we needed to hear. If you give us the play, we taking it. And forget it till we hit TP. Set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. Take profit. Hey man, yeah, let's see how this plays out, man. Let's see how this plays out. If the market does push all the way back up to here, that would be interesting. Set it and forget it. Set it, forget it. Take profit. We're in about a 50-point stop loss. Take profit. So you looking at something like this? Hey man, not bad play. If on the open, which happens in 25 minutes, if we do spike up, that might not be a bad play here. The other thing to consider too is if we initially spike down though, right, on a sweep of this little low could push us up to that level. Right, a sweep of that low could push us up to that level. So we got to see really how the market, runs up in this place. Right, we want to target some of these gas, right? You see the gas emoji, family, for anybody that's new, the gas emoji is where I believe there's liquidity resting. Right, the gas emoji is where there's liquidity resting that we want to target. And off of a sweep of that, there's always a chance where the market does react, right? So we got to continue to watch this and see, but yeah. Take profit. Let's see what we got here. Take profit. Want something to form up there though? Not just gonna take. You know what we looking for, Matt. You know what we looking for. You know specifically. There's a few of you guys that again are in the community. You know exactly what we look for when we're trying to play these sweeps of these long candles. So we're not playing with it. Take profit. All right, gold. What are you doing? You push us. Okay. Hey, gold is still trying to hold here, man. We didn't get necessarily what I wanted to see just yet, right? We didn't get the the full engulfing below the trigger line. But we here. We still seeing it. Well, show. Don't need no makeup. All alone. This used to be my song right here, bro. Oh my god, this used to be the song I used to play every day on stream. You are a warrior. You can't fight. Don't judge my voice neither. Yeah, I gotta chill with these caramel ribbon crunches, family. I don't know if it's the caramel ribbon crunch that got me too amped up today, or if it's I'm live with y'all. I don't know which one it is, or is it a combination of both? I don't know what it is. Right? Is it a combination of this damn drink that got hella caffeine in it, or is it because I'm live with y'all? I'm blaming y'all. Like I said, I love going live on YouTube, man. I love being able to just vibe out with y'all. All right, look at this gold. This gold is starting to react. That's the entry. We closed below the trigger line. We closed below the trigger line. That's the entry. This would have been the entry here. Stops above this little high. That's the trigger line. The trigger line got hit. This could have been a play here if he wasn't in it. And then target down to the lows. Let's go, go. Come on, just go without us, baby. Just go. You ain't even gotta hold. You ain't even gotta wait. Like, I know you're gonna be a little bit of annoying little pain in the butt now because we gotta get below this level of support here. But get below this. The moment we break this support again, family, oh my goodness, we are gone. If we can get below 2160, if we can get below this 2160 again, then yeah, oh my god, this thing is just gonna run, in my opinion. I think it's definitely gonna run if we can get below there. But we just gotta let it play out. We gotta see. Right, that's gonna be again our next level of support now is this 2160. How we react here. Right. We need price to just, you know what I'm saying, play nice. Play nice with us. Play nice. Get below 2160. And then once we're below that, oh man, like I said, we're gonna be lit. We're gonna be riding, we're gonna be, yeah. We're gonna be having a great day. We're gonna have a great day. Again, I am already break even on this position here, family. You guys can see the setup here. Again, this is, I can't stand how the X trade looks, but I am break even on this just in case it does want to push all the way back up. Because then I might have to reanalyze my situation here, but we are in this position. I went super light. I was going to throw 2 standards on this bad boy, but I only threw a 0.5 because I was testing this area. I honestly thought we were probably going to sweep above here. Like, this is what I initially was looking for. Right, a sweep above this level is really what I wanted. Right up here, 2167. Like, that's what I really wanted, to sweep up there and then we sell off. But since we were testing structure, I took a little bit of a test stab. That's why I went super light on it. But it seems like that's playing out. So either way, man, money's money regardless. We're gonna take that, especially on a Friday. Especially on a Friday, we definitely gonna take that. All right, let's see. How do you calculate your risk on stream? The same way I calculated off stream. Right? It's no different. Again, the cool thing about DX trades is it literally shows you, like, when you're setting this up. All right, let's just look at this. Right, when you're setting this up here on DX trades, you know, you click on your protection orders. You click on your stop loss, right? And wherever you actually put, like, let's say I wanted to take this trade here, stop loss at 2165, right? It'll tell you everything you need to know. Like, it'll tell you how much pips it is, how much you're expected to lose, the percentage of your balance, right? So, like, this does make it super easy, right? So if I wanted to throw 2 standards, right, 2 standards, right, we're risking 0.37% of this 200K account, which is $700 bucks. All right, let's see. Connection's so bad. Don't tell me that, Eric. Hold on, let me see. Is the connection bad for everybody, family? Let me know if the connection is bad, please. Because I don't see no issues on my end. I think the connection at your job is blocking your signal or something. Let's see. How you feel about the Dixie and Nas falling? The Dixie and Nas falling, right? Let's see what we... I mean, I expect the dollar to probably correct a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. Let me turn this music down. I feel like I'm yelling, bro. Am I yelling? Family, am I yelling? I think I'm yelling. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so again, I do think that we do get a little bit of a pullback here for the dollar, right? Like, we had such a crazy run. This thing ended up staying pretty elevated too, even after the run. You know, but we did sweep. You know, we did sweep some liquidity up here, right? So I do think there is a chance, you know, for us to pull back some. But either way, I'm interested to see how we react off of this sweep here, bro. Like, this 103 270s, a sweep of that can produce, in my opinion. Let me see. Yeah, so something like this could probably play out. Let me see. Do we have any loan candles that can give us a reference of where we could probably pause at? A lot of little. The structure point here. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to this, right? Probably around this 103 200. 103 15 is probably where we do find some support to continue in the bullish trend, in my opinion here. Again, because at this point, now that we have, you know, some momentum, right, and it's backed by data, right, backed by news, I don't see no reason why we don't come and take out this high here, all right, at 103 900s. Right, so I would like for us to continue to go ahead and make our way up to that level. But yeah, I think we sweep this low. 103 15 can be an area where we possibly react from to go back bullish. If the market does want to give a little bit of a deeper correction, which is possible, you know, this 103 flat level can probably produce the next best play as well. But either way, I do think we're gonna probably pull back either way. At the very least, a short pullback, even just a sweep, you know, again, this little area. So that's just my thoughts on that, to see continuations. Yeah. Yeah. Turn up. Profits on profits we get. Facts. Yeah. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk it. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Who lying? That's a great question. Who lying? Who lying? Right? Who is lying? I mean, to be honest, family, like, look at how choppy indices have been. Look at how choppy indices have been. All right, like, these type of conditions are disgusting to try to trade into. Look at this. All right, we've been just super choppy for the past 3 weeks. Look at this, super choppy for the past 3 weeks here. Right, extremely choppy, right? But I am favoring a little bit of a downside move here, especially looking at the Nasdaq. Like, the Nasdaq looked like it want to freaking fall down to earth, fall down somewhere. I don't even know where I was going with that, but it looked like it want to fall down somewhere. All right, and this is also what I told you guys yesterday, family. Again, if you guys are in the community, you guys know, like I told you guys, like, for me, based on how price is reacting here, this looks bearish. All right, this looks like it wants to go ahead and start to, you know, target all these wicks, right? Essentially target all this liquidity built up below this trend line, right? So I don't see no reason why we don't go ahead and take out this little trend line that most people are going to try to buy off of, right? We don't want to buy off that trend line. We want to destroy that trend line, right? We want to target where the most liquid areas in price are. Pretty sure down here there's a lot of liquidity, right? Like, that's where we want to target, right? Maybe even sweep this entire low. You know, so I really do like the downside here, right? We are about 12 minutes away from the open. So we'll see what happens on the open, but I'm definitely looking for more continuations lower here for indices, for sure. For sure. All right, let's see. Now that you're experienced both CFDs and futures, which would you prefer? That's a great question. Just because I'm a U.S. resident, I'm going to side with the futures side just because it's a lot easier nowadays to trade futures as a U.S. resident, which is unfortunate. But again, like, CFDs is how I grew up, right? Like, that's literally essentially how I started trading, right? So the familiar, how do I say that word? The familiar, yo, what is good with me? The familiarity, you guys know what I'm trying to say, right? Like, that is obviously with the CFD side, right? The fact that I'm familiar with it, I've been trading it for the past 8 years, like, that's always going to obviously be what I would kind of lean towards. But we have to be realistic as well, right? You know, trading Forex as a U.S. trader is becoming, so yeah. Let me see. Family, everything good? Let's make sure my connection is good. Drop a 3 in the chat if you guys can see it. Drop a 3 in the chat real quick, family. Right, drop a 3 in the chat real quick. Let's make sure my service is good, because I just experienced a little bit of a droppage. Let me know if you guys can hear me, family. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Drop a 3 in the chat real quick. All right, perfect. All right, you guys can hear me. Yeah, so, like, that's just my thoughts on that, right? I'm just familiar with CFD, so I kind of lean towards always wanting to go back to that. But we have to be realistic, right? As U.S. traders, it just doesn't make no sense to deal with all the headaches, right? It makes 0 sense as a U.S. trader to continue to deal with the headaches that come with it, Unless you want to go the prop firm route, right? If you want to continue to just trade CFD prop firms, then that's cool, right? Continue to ride that out. You're going to have to deal with shitty platforms like this one, right? Shitty platforms like DX Trade, but it is what it is. At least you have an option to trade, right? But I would personally tell US clients to go the futures route to just avoid the annoyingness that comes with it. Okay, so hopefully that answered your question, bro. Let's see, is we selling oil? What's oil doing? What's oil doing? Let's see. Let's see what they got here. Let's see. US 30 gonna tank? I believe so, yeah. Spiked above liquidity with high volume, rejecting. It did. Look at this, right? See, again, this is plays that you learn inside of the private community, man. But look at this, right? Higher volume, spiked up into an area of liquidity, right? A lot of effort. Know what? Right, say it, right? Family, what's the answer, right? There was a lot of effort behind this move. Shout out to that boy Skaggs for really explaining it the way he does. Because it just makes it so easy to understand. There's a lot of volume, but know what? A lot of volume, a lot of effort, but know what? I know you guys know. All right, there's a lot of effort in this move, but since we spiked into liquidity, there was no result. A lot of effort, no result. We could see this thing probably, you know, correct a little bit lower here. Yeah, this oil does look interesting now that we did sweep out this high. Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see, Pete the student charts. I got you. Let me check what we got here. Student chart section. Okay, I see it. Yeah, bro. Yeah, for you guys to see it. Big FTP in the building. I see you, Eric. I'm gonna consider that as your brand, bro. I don't care. You're Mr. FTP for now on, bro. Yeah, 15-minute. Look at that. Higher effort, no result. That's easy play. Easy play. Easy play. Now this thing is just tanking. All right, Dollar. What are you trying to do here, Dollar? What are you trying to do here, buddy? Dollar's just super choppy, family. Again, I would prefer for the dollar to take out this entire low. All right, take out the gas station, buddy. Go ahead and get into this area of liquidity. I would prefer for something like this to then be able to go ahead and seek higher pricing, right? And then target these highs. But the market might not do that. We might not get this sweep. All right, so what I'm also going to consider now is this level of structure right here that I just pointed out, right? This one right here. If price does get back above this 103.380 level, then the dollar might just run, right? If we actually get back above 103.380, then the dollar really might just run. And in that case, gold should probably continue to drop, which it's doing. Let's go, gold. Come on, baby. Talk to us nicely. Talk to us nicely. Come on. What I'm talking about. What I'm talking about, man. This is GU from yesterday. Look crazy. Yeah, that looked good. Yeah, Euro USD, same concept, right? I would prefer for us to take out the high just so we can, you know, grab this liquidity and trade away from it, but we might not get that. We might not get that, right? Price realistically might just start dipping now. We never know. All right, we are about 6 minutes out from the stock market open too, so we're gonna see, you know, what that type of volatility brings to the markets. But as of right now, man, we chilling. We in good money. Gold is in profit. You know, we currently floating 60 pips. You know, it's just in a day's work. Ain't nothing crazy. Catching 60. I'm gonna be honest, family. If you can't catch 50 pips on gold, I don't know what's going on. Because gold moves so fast, there's no reason why you can't catch a solid 50 pips, 50 to 100, 200 pips a day off gold. There's just no reason for that. While having great risk to reward. Let me throw that in there. While having great risk to reward. Like, this setup is a 6-to-1 risk to reward. We're not playing with this. Right? I can't be doing no 1-to-1s or things like that. It just doesn't fit my style. Right, and I just know my win rate. Right, in order for me to, you know, be profitable, I gotta get these type of bangers. You know, so We'll see. Hopefully this can continue to drop here for gold. You know, we're flowing around 60 pips or so, and we chilling. Again, I am at break even, by the way. I am already at break even on this position. So I can't lose. Honestly, I should maybe take a little bit off the table because that's a part of my rules. My rules state whenever you go break even, Abel, close some partials. Like, that's literally a part of my rules, right? So I'm going to be disciplined. I'm so mad I didn't go heavier. That's the reason why I don't want to take partials. I did not go heavy whatsoever on this, but I got to follow my rules, right? But following my rules is far more important than trying to maximize this win. I need you guys to understand that. That's a bar. I'm not even gonna lie. That's a bar right there. I'm only gonna close a little bit just because I gotta follow my rules, man. Again, following your rules is far more important, right, than actually making profits. Let me say that again, family, right? For the people in the back, I see y'all. Following your rules is far more important than trying to make profit. Listen to me closely. Right, there's a reason why most traders lose. It's because they're undisciplined. And they always try to bend their rules. As a trader, you can't afford to bend your rules. Or you can't afford to bend your rules. We can't bend our rules in trading. Because that's a slippery slope. That's a slippery slope to disaster. Right, so we have to be very strict with these rules, family, right? So again, I closed some partials here. It's very little. I think I made like 30 bucks. Right, But again, I had to just do it because I had to follow my rules. All right, so now we're moving, though. Now we're moving. Come on. Keep going, baby. We are about 3 minutes out, family, by the way, from the open. 3 minutes out from the open, so we'll see if this can continue to drive us lower or if it's going to push us back and hit us at stops. Hit us at break even, at least. But we'll see. Let's see, 200 pips on gold is a $20 move. Stop it. You don't think it's possible, Kevin? What are you trying to say, Kevin? Are you not used to people catching 200 pips on gold? Because if that's the case, then you following the wrong people. You following the wrong people. If 200 pips is a lot for you. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I think you guys are used to people only catching 10 pips. 20 pips and then dipping. Like, that's not how we operate here. Right? Like, we actually try to ride moves. Like, like, come on now. Let's be real here. All right, let's be real here, family. Again, and this ain't shitting on nobody, right? Because everybody got to trade how they trade, right? If your goal is to only catch 10 to 20 pips, by all means, run it up. I hope you make millions of dollars doing that way. But that's not how I trade. Right? That's not me. Right? I personally like to ride moves out. You know, at least 50, especially on gold. On gold? Yeah, nah, we riding this out. We riding this out. We don't play that. On gold is so, like, right now we're flowing 60 pips. We're flowing 60. That's light. That's light. I mean, I'm happy we in profit, but that's light. We need this to keep going. And we targeting down here. We targeting 300. And we targeting 300. That's our target down here. 300 pips. That's a $30 move. And that's light. That's what we do. Right? I'd rather get entries like this, take profits periodically, move my stops, obviously manage my trade correctly, but try to maximize the gains, man. We're trying to maximize the gains here. You know, but again, do what works for you, though. Do what works best for you. If you're more comfortable grabbing 10 to 20 pips, then don't listen to anything I'm saying. And just do your thing. Grab it. Right? Get that money and get out. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But this is how I like to do it. Right? I like to ride these moves out. And if you were part of the community, and if you know how I trade, and you've been rocking with me for a while, then you know that this ain't no cap. That we actually do ride out these moves. And I'm a baby compared to riding out moves. Right? My business partner, that man will ride out for 1,000+ pips. All documented. In real time. Called out in front of people. That's just a fact. It's just different styles of trading. That's all. That's all it comes down to. Different styles of trading. Let's see. I remember telling my coworker we were up like 50+ points on gold on a trade. Sky called and he was shocked because he really only scaps. Yeah, again, the people. This is the thing, right? It's what works best for you. right? Some people don't have the ability to hold for that long, right? I mean, you guys know how I was trading last year. Last year, I really wasn't holding too much trades, right? So I had to adjust to the market conditions that were shown, right? That's just a fact, right? But when I have entries like this and I'm super confident, I'm riding this bad boy out. We're not playing around with this. So yeah, we absolutely catching $20 moves. We catching $40 moves on gold. This setup right here, when this hits, and Kevin, I got love for you, Kevin. I don't know who you are, Kev. You know, I appreciate you, you know, obviously getting your input. But when this move drops for 300 pips, bro, I would love to come back on stream and I would love to have a conversation with you live on stream discussing the whole situation. That's just me, right? Family, who remembers last time, right? Remember last time I was live and somebody came in the chat and they were talking crazy? They were talking crazy. What did I do next? I'm like, yo, bro, stop talking behind the chat. Come here. Let's jump on a Zoom. Let's get you on live. All right, let's discuss your thoughts and opinions live. And we had him live, and now he shows me a lot of love. Gum Gang, yeah, that was his name, Gum Gang, right? Yeah, that was dumb funny, right? Gum Gang, yeah. Shout out to Gum Gang, man. Hopefully he's doing good, man. It was something like that, yeah. So again, Kevin, bro, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you even commenting, bro. It definitely helps. You know, but if you want to come live, bro, and explain your thoughts and opinions on why that's not possible, by all means, baby, the platform is here. I've never been somebody to shy away from a discussion or a conversation ever in my life, right? Because I might get some insight from you. That's just a fact. You might provide me some insight as well that, you know, maybe I'm overlooking. So I'm just throwing that offer out there, baby. I don't run away from the smoke. I don't run away from it ever because I ain't ever got nothing to hide. So just throwing that offer out there, Kev. Let me know. Right, when this thing drops all the way down and we up 300 pips on this gold position, I want to bring you on live, bro. I want to bring you on live. Let's see what we got here. That's like saying 200 points on index. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, what did we get on NASDAQ yesterday? Like NASDAQ, we called this live yesterday. It dropped for 150 points. That's easy. That's all in a day's work. That's all in a day's work. This guy Matthew yesterday, Matt ended up catching US 30 yesterday for almost 300 points. That's all in a day's work though, right? That's just how we trade. That's our style of trading, right? We prefer to do that. We prefer to ride out these moves. But it's not for everybody at the end of the day. More of the story. More of the story is not for everybody. All right, let's see what we got here, though, right? Let's see. Gold is floating around 77 pips right now. Let's get it. What are indices doing real quick? Let's see what indices doing now in the open, family. We did get the open, by the way, right? Again, I do expect this thing to probably continue to drop. All right, I'm a big fan of continuations here. I mean, we're already taking out this trend line liquidity. Now we got to take out this support liquidity. We need to take out all this structure, right? I am bullish the dollar, though, right? That's why I'm leaning towards that. I believe because of the data that came out yesterday, right? And again, this is, you know what? Let me talk about this, right? Let me talk about this. Y'all got me amped up this morning. I think a big reason why we are able to ride trades a lot longer than most people, especially on YouTube, right? Because I realize that, right? Like the YouTube community, from like a streaming perspective, they're all great, right? I don't shit on nobody, right? Shout out to all the people that are live on YouTube streaming, right? Because for one, that's not an easy thing to do. Right, adding all that extra pressure on you to trade live in front of a community is never an easy thing to do, right? So I got nothing but respect for anybody that does it, right? But I think the thing that separates me from everybody else in the sense of holding positions is because we actually understand news. Like, I'm very, very good with understanding fundamental analysis and understanding sentiment in the market. And I truly believe that that is the biggest difference. And if you're able to hold a trade for only 10 pips, or if you're able to hold it for 200 plus pips. It's because we understand what sentiment is. We understand what the long-term direction of the market is because we understand the data that's coming out. We understand what inflation does to these markets. Right? We understand what elevated interest rates are doing to these markets. We understand that the Fed has the most influence over these markets, so we listen to what they talk about. We read the reports that they bring out. Next week, they're releasing their summary of economic projections next week, right? When they drop the interest rate decision. We're actually going to look into that. We're going to dissect that. We're going to see what their changes are because that's going to give us a long-term vision on where these markets are going to go, which in turn helps us ride out trades longer. Does this make sense, family? Drop a 3 in the chat if this makes sense, man. Drop a 3 in the chat if this makes sense. I want to make sure. I want to make sure we're very clear. Let me know. This makes sense, family? Yes or no? D-Lo make it drip. D-Lo make it drip. Hey, hey. Perfect. Shout out to you, Jonathan. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate you. Let's see. He want all the smoke. No, we want all the smoke. Beautiful thing about this family, it's not even just me, right? Because even though I'm the one in front of the camera, I know I got y'all. Y'all got my back. Y'all got my back, man. Because, again, a lot of y'all been rocking with me for years. Like, for a lot of y'all, most of you guys on this call, y'all been rocking with me for years. So I also know y'all got my back, man. So I'm never alone in this thing, man. I got a strong community behind me that's also going to validate, confirm, or even check me when I'm wrong. So we good. Trust me, we hella good over here. All right, but let's see, family. Again, the dollar itself did spike up, man. This is not a bad play here, honestly. Like, remember what I told you guys. If the dollar does get back above this 103.380 level, we might actually see this thing start to run here. Right, we might actually see this. Let's see how we react here off of this retest that we're experiencing now, right? If this retest can hold, I think the dollar is going to seek more higher pricing, right? What's gold doing? Okay, gold is starting to push back a little bit here, right? Again, we are now taking out more liquidity, right? So every time we do take out some more internal range liquidity, there is a possibility for these little pullbacks, right? So we are pulling back a little bit, but it's cool. You know, we're going to trust our trade and let this stuff play out. Again, we do have exposure. We're chilling. Our trade is only going to work if we're able to take out these supports, clearly, right? So we're going to see if we can see if we can continue to ride this stuff out. Let's see. I reached out to you through the what, brother Joe? Let's see. Just sign up to the community. We're going to show you exactly. Now, this, you know what's crazy though? This is why I love YouTube though, right? Because anybody can join these streams, right? I love YouTube because anybody can join, right? You never know who's going to join and who's going to, you know, come on here and just critique everything I do, or you're gonna see everybody that's providing value and helping out, or somebody that's gonna, you know, just follow, right? But I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Because you just never know who's gonna jump on. The only downfall that is there is a lot of people that just want to come on here just to hate. But it is what it is. They can hate all they want. It's not nothing new, all right? Again, I'm not new to this, right? Like, I've been trading live in front of people for the past 5 years. Right, so there's nothing that anybody can say that can throw me off my game because I just don't care. Right, like I just don't care, right? Because I've already been through it. So, and I just know what I do, man. When you're confident in your abilities to teach, when you're confident in your abilities to trade, who gives a crap about anybody got to say? I don't care, bro. GBLS. You got it. She got it. Look at NASDAQ go. Come on, NASDAQ. Keep pushing, baby. I don't know if anybody ended up grabbing an entry somehow in this, but this thing is looking like dropping. This thing is tanking right now. So is the S&P fell as well. US 30 did fall. Spiked back up though a little bit. We gotta see what that ends up doing. But yeah, NASDAQ looked like it want to continue here. Again, I just know I don't think there's an opportunity where we don't see this taken out today. I could be wrong. Again, I'm not psychic, right? I can't 100% predict everything, but I think there is a very high probability we take this out today. All right, and the way it looks now, hey, we might be onto something, right? But again, we do have areas of structure that could cause a bounce in the market. All right, like this level right here at 17,870s. Again, the market, if we break that level, it might push us back up. All right, on a sweep of this, it could bring us back up. But if it does, guess what? It could just be getting us a re-entry to ride this thing out even more. All right, so we'll see. We'll see how this continues to play out here, family. But either way, this is looking very, very good. Very, very good. We need gold to act like that now. We need gold to just go. Like gold tested back up to here. It keeps on testing that trigger line. All right. Testing the 2160s. Now we need to just go. Just go, baby. Come on. Don't even pull back. Don't even wait for nobody. I'm so upset I went too late on this. I'm tight about that. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, we gonna take it. We gonna take it. Let's see. Boss caught you lacking. Damn, Eric. Don't get yourself fired, bro. Don't get yourself fired, bro. Let's see. Through the Discord, but got a phony Abel through my Telegram. Yeah, be careful. I'm surprised, right? There really hasn't been that many fakes of me. Not as much as it used to be, bro. Like, there used to be a fake page made of me every day, it seemed like back in the day. Like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, it used to be bad. But now it definitely is not as much as it used to be honest, right? So even if there is a fake, you know, it's like it's light compared to what it used to be. Like I used to be excited, right? Because you know how it is. You know what people say, right? Oh, when people are making fake pages of you, you lit. Like it's cool before it happens, but once it happens, it's like, damn, bro. Like I don't want to deal with this. Like I don't want these. I don't want this. This shit is annoying as hell. So I'm glad it kind of like died down heavier. Let's see. We got D Warner in the building. What's going on, D? Appreciate you for jumping on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Good to see you, man. Shout out to you for tuning in. Let's see. Oil. What you said? Need oil to die? Bro, that entry on oil would have been... Oh my goodness, that was the entry, bro. That was the entry. Let's see. Naz is playing out beautifully. It is. Naz is... Hey, man, listen. I could show where Mr. Free Zone called this out. All right, like I don't know if they be thinking we be just making stuff up, family in the chat. All right, but look at this. This is yesterday. Yesterday we talked about this. All right, this ain't even my markup. This is my guy Free Zone. Shout out to Free Zone in the chat. All right, my brother. Look at this. Right, I want you guys to go ahead and take a look at where NASDAQ is now. This thing is, I mean, booming, right? So again, like it's, yeah. But shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody that took this trade. You guys know why I couldn't take it. Freaking shitty DX trade wasn't even letting me. It was, yeah. So I wasn't even able to take advantage of this yesterday, unfortunately. But boy, this thing is dripping. This thing is dripping. Let's see, from where we would have entered, we're flowing 280 points. Let's just take a second and think about that. From where we spoke about yesterday, and where Free Zone Lou told everybody he was taking it, from when I told everybody it looks really good and they should take it, we're floating 280 points. Absolutely. That's what we do. It's possible. Now, it's not every time where this happens, obviously. You know, but there are beautiful times where it does happen, right? Like this example here. We take those all day and we just let them ride out, man. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to be honest as well as a testimonial that I'm tired of trying to trade on my own. I need you guys to help me. I have to clear monies and get a membership and be committed. Yeah, Brother Joe, you know where we at, man. Definitely, man. You know, we'll never turn down nobody, right? If anybody does need help, does need guidance, does want more of a personal approach of mentorship, then reach out. You know, we have a trade room. We have a community. And the beautiful thing about our community is that they're so helpful, right? We have students. We have our star students, right? Shout out to all our star students in the building, right? I think every single star student now, except for maybe one. All right, but shout out to our star students. Our star students are examples of what you guys can get to, right? You know, they started with us. They've been rocking with us for over a year now. And the results have drastically changed. Drastically changed. Right? The results are booming now. To where they don't even need our community. Let's be honest here. Our star students don't even... It's not even just our star students. A lot of people in our community don't even need to be in our community anymore. Because they know what they're doing now. They're more than capable enough to do their thing. But they rock out because they mess with us. and they just like the energy. They like the environment. They like being able to trade together with other people that are knowledgeable, right? That are not gonna bullshit and act like certain things. Like, nah, bro. Like, so again, shout out to all you guys, man. So again, it's there. It's there. Let's see. Yeah, nah. Shout out to Matthew. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Jude. My guy Saint. Shout out to Free Zone. Shout out to Wally. I don't think he's on the call. But shout out to, those are all our star students that have been, exceeding expectations and just doing their thing. And they're also there to help out and help all the newer people as well whenever needed. So let's see. I'm always bragging about you and Eric Sawyer as well as other successful trader investors to my young friends who want to try. Yeah, shout out to my guy Eric, man. Eric is done for the year, but shout out to my guy Eric, man, as well. Let's see. I remember they made a fake page, made of me once. It's funny. I had like 500 followers. Tell me you ain't feel good though, Eric. Right? Tell me you ain't feel good when that happened though, right? Like, it's just like, it's cool, right? It's like, oh man, a fake page made of me? Like, it's dope. But then when it happens consistently, it's like, all right, this shit is annoying as hell. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. I'm not the star, sadly. Roman, listen, you getting there, bro. No lie. You know what it is, Roman. You funny as hell, bro. Like, I love having you in the community though, cause you just bring great energy to the chat as well. And that's what I like. I'm an energy type of guy. Like, I love people that brings great energy, that aren't always so serious. All right, like, I understand trading is a serious thing. But like, bro, we also have to like calm our nerves at times, right? Being too serious in the markets is gonna cause you to just overthink shit, bro. So I appreciate all the humor that you bring to the chat, bro. It's amazing. No lie. Let's see. Teddy looks like a no trade day. Yeah, I mean, if you're only waiting for US 30, yeah, probably. Probably. All right, let's see what gold does here, family. Again, gold is trying to push back up. Come on, gold. Run for us. We were up around 60 pips still. Run for us, gold. Come on. All right, in terms of EU, did you mark up EU? I mean, ever so slightly. I didn't go too deep into it, but I do think we get more continuations here to the downside for EU. I'm a big fan of that. What I really wanted to see was initially a spike to the highs here, take out this high, and then eventually roll over to the downside. But I don't know if the market is going to give that. As of right now, it looks like if this volatility is going to really start to kick in, it looks like this could just honestly start to run. All right, it might start to run. You never know. Right, but initially that's what I wanted. Right, I just wanted us to build out this range a little bit, build some more liquidity, spike the highs, and then go ahead and turn over to the downside, right? So that's like initially what I wanted to see for Euro, but we who knows if we get that. All right, I don't know if we're gonna get that, but if it does happen, we'll be ready. All right, that's the moral of the story. If it does happen, we'll be ready. We'll be able to take it. Let's see what we got here. As long as the outcome is income, we are Gucci good. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. I put a couple of buys yesterday and kept getting stopped out. I mean, why were you buying? That's the question. Like, we'll have to figure out why you were buying. Like, were you buying just because we sold off and now you're expecting, oh man, we sold off pretty aggressively, we have to pull back? Was that your mindset, that we have to pull back? Because if that was the mindset, then yeah, that's a risky game to play. Right? Unless you just truly believe that we're gonna go bullish here. Right? But if you truly believe that we're gonna go bullish here for the euro, then it's probably best to get into a more liquid area. Right? Like, if you are on the side of bullishness for this, right, then I would wait for maybe a sweep of this major level of structure. Right? Because you got to think about it, family, right? You have to be able to think outside the box, right? This area of structure is what? An area of demand. An area of demand, a lot of times, traders are going to look at something like this and be like, oh man, we had a strong move out of here. We could probably find some support, and send us up. And there is possibilities that it does happen, right? But I understand that liquidity is the fuel that moves price. And if liquidity is the fuel that moves price, where is the most liquid area in price? Is it going to be inside of this demand zone where everybody and their mama is taking a trade? Or is it going to be below the demand zone? All right, for me, it's below the demand zone. When we stop everybody out that's entering on the demand zone, that's when we want to get in. Right, so it's a little bit of a different perspective, right? Just understanding, you know, liquidity buildups and where liquidity is probably positioned. So again, I don't think the buy made sense, but you trust your analysis, man. You know, but for me, I think we continue to drop. And if you are going to look for the buy below the 108.670s. If you are on the side of the buys, right? Look for it below there, not necessarily in the actual demand zone. That's how you get trapped. Let's see what we got here. Yes, I was looking for 25% or 50% move. That's all. Oh, that's not that bad. All right, but it's just you're fighting all this momentum. Right? It's not that bad, but you're fighting all this momentum. Yeah, and that's the tough part, right? Trying to fight all that momentum. Bitty bounce. All right, let's see what else we got here. Indices. Yeah, the NASDAQ finally took out this little internal range support. Again, now that we took out this level, let's adjust our markings. We took out the gas. We took out the liquidity. Now we checked it off. There could be an opportunity to buy this thing up. Again, we took out a strong level of support. Right? The fact that we took it out, there is a possibility that this does pull back. Either way, I still like the continuations lower, even though it's usually very hard for me to want to sell indices. But I do believe we are experiencing like a shift in sentiment as of right now. Right? I do believe we are experiencing somewhat of a shift in sentiment, which could possibly continue to devalue indices. Now that is tough because, I mean, let's just look at the bigger picture here. Like, look at this market. All right, and this is why it's tough wanting to sell this, because look at how bullish we've been. Right, we've been extremely bullish, right? So it is kind of hard wanting to short this. But again, I think we are starting to see sentiment shift. And I believe if we are going to go back into the actual trend, then it will be below this level, right? When we take out this entire level of support. I think that's where we'll have enough liquidity to truly send us back to the upside, if anything. So I wouldn't be opposed to something like this. Take out that entire level and then go back into the actual trend. All right, so that's where I'm at on that. Let's see. NQ about to sweep the 1 hour. Okay. The 1 hour. Let's see. All right, gold. What are you doing? Yeah, gold is starting to push up as well, family. Right, it's starting to push up. Let's see how we get it. Hopefully, our stop at break even doesn't get hit, but you know we gonna ride this thing out. We're gonna ride this thing out regardless. Let's see. Patrick Bet David was talking about US 30 hitting 50K and NASDAQ 25K before the year's end. That's pretty bold. That's pretty bold, but I wouldn't be surprised about it either. All right, that is pretty bold, but I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because these markets have been super hot. Especially, it's tough. It's tough, right? Like we gotta think about what really influences what's gonna happen here, right? And more times than not, it's gonna be really based off the decision of the Fed. All right, the decision of the Fed, whether they plan on remaining hawkish or dovish, is gonna be very crucial. Right now, we're flat. The Fed has not changed interest rates; it's been flat. So the market is just continuing to run. But the moment there's a hint of us staying elevated for a longer period in time with no expectations of rate cuts on the table, there is a possibility that this does continue to actually truly collapse. Right? But the moment we get hints that they're going to cut rates, then this thing is going to be a rocket ship. Right? Whenever we get a hint that rate cuts are very, very soon, this thing is just going to, oh my God, we're going to see 50K. We're going to see 50K. Just with a hint of a rate cut, we're going to see 50K. No lie. All right, let's see. So again, NASDAQ below that level. We took this low. This, honestly, this NASDAQ play is probably not a bad, nice little intraday play neither. You can catch a nice little move here. You can catch a nice little move there. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's see. Oil back to 79. Let's see. Yeah, that was the entry, bro, on oil too. I think oil does. I think oil does continue to drop here for sure. I mean, I don't want to say I'll be shocked, but it'll be very interesting. It'll be very interesting. Yeah, as long as we stay below this 80.88 level, I think we should experience more downside. Yeah. As long as we stay below 80.88, I think oil does continue to drop here. So we might see a little pushback up, but either way, I think we're on a good path there lower. All right, let's see what we got here. So gold did come back above the 2160 level. The fact that we're back above this level of structure is very interesting. It tells me that we might come back up and retest 2163 possibly. Again, my stop is at break even, like at 2165, so I don't want it to get too high. But I think there is a possibility for us to at least still get up to this 63 level possibly. And that could be a possible re-entry if you are on the side of bearishness here for the dollar, right? That could be a possible re-entry as well. So keep your eyes on that level. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. I want to see every boss take a loss, baby. All right, we do got this 10 o'clock candle too, guys, in a few minutes. You guys know that 10 o'clock candle gets a little crazy. That 10 o'clock candle be providing a lot of volume. Every boss gotta take a loss. That's a fact. Every boss gotta take a loss. Every boss gotta take a loss. Gotta take a loss. Let's see. I say Fed only cuts one time this year. I wouldn't be surprised about that at all, to be honest. The way sticky inflation has been, how inflation has been, bro, I wouldn't be surprised at all. It's kind of crazy. I had some violated profit on my FP account. Pending, got triggered during news, but it is still on my account, so it kind of gives me a buffer on the account. Okay. Just can't withdraw. Hey, at least you get the little buffer. Trying to take a, gotta take a, every boss. Gotta take a. Listen, if we get back below 2160, family, you're not in gold already. If we get back below 2160 and you're not in gold already, hey, I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do, but I'm trying to tell y'all what to do. Just saying. If we get back below, if we can close back below here, this could be an opportunity like this. If we can get closed back below 2160. Close. Keyword there is closed back below 2160. That would be great. That would be phenomenal if we can close below 2160. That could be another re-entry right there. Stops above this high. Above, yeah, stops around 2164 or so. But we got to wait for the closure below it. If we don't get the closure, then we don't do anything. Which we're not getting as of right now. Let's see. What's the playlist? This is... I mean, this is actually called the album. I mean, it's by Neo. I said Neo. It's by Tyrone, which is a good friend of mine, but his name is Neon on Apple Music. Neon FX on Apple Music. Neon FX on Apple Music. And he has a playlist called DeLorean Nation. All right, that is a trading playlist. Okay, it is a trading playlist. All right, we got this 10 o'clock candle. The 10 o'clock candle is pushing up like crazy right now, which is not bad neither. Like I'm not opposed to us starting off up to the upside and then flipping back bearish here. I'm not opposed to that whatsoever. Bankroll, Ain't nobody stop it. I play. Hey. Yeah, indices are still pushing lower, family. Oh my goodness. Nasdaq is dripping. S&P is dripping. US 30 is dripping. Let's see. Oil looks like it wants to keep dripping. The dollar is retesting this level right here. Again, if this level continues to hold, man, I think we're going to continue to fly here. In terms of the euro, yeah, I think reacting off of this level could possibly produce lower pricing here. I wouldn't be opposed to something like this on the euro. Game real quick. It's crazy. Like, these lyrics are legit, like, explaining a strategy. Like, on this song, if you actually listen to the lyrics, like, he's literally telling you the strategy to be profitable trading. Like, if you know, you know. If you know, you know, right? He's really putting you on game to, like, an actual strategy and how to play the strategy. Like, what to look for in the strategy. Like, it's pretty crazy. Let's see, what broker are you on? I mean, for me to trade currencies, right? Currencies, as a U.S. client, the only thing we could trade is through prop firms. Right? At least that's the best option in my opinion, right? I don't feel like dealing with any of these, brokers anymore, right? So if I'm trading CFDs or if I'm trading Forex, then it's going to be through a prop firm, right? So right here, this is an FTMO account that we are trading on currently. Yeah, but if I'm trading indices, if I'm trading metals, I usually been trading those on also futures accounts. But right now I'm just trading this FTMO account. Let's see, I'm bearish on EU into that intraday low. I'm with you. I ain't gonna lie, I'm with you. I like the shorts here. Again, I'm still not opposed to maybe the market even doing something like this. Right? I'm not opposed to the market even taking out this high, which is what I initially wanted. And then we get that rollover right after we grab some liquidity. I'm not opposed. I actually prefer that. That's what I was telling everybody in the beginning of the stream. I would prefer this. But just because we would prefer it, don't mean the market gonna give it to us, right? So we just gotta, continue to read price and react, right? So that's what I would like, though. I would like to see that. I would like to see the sweep high, the live OB on higher volume, back below, and then we gone. So that would be great if we were able to get something like that. But who knows? We don't know if the market gonna give it. We are testing some support right now, or some structure right here, and this structure could possibly hold and send us lower from right here from this level, something like that, right? So. You gotta learn how to read this price, man, and just react to what you're looking for. But it's dope that you're looking bearish. Let's see, sway markets let me down. Never let me down. Yeah, sway markets is cool. Again, there's nothing wrong with them, right? In fact, sway markets is honestly probably the better broker to go with if you are trying to trade You just got to get comfortable with their platforms, right? And that goes for any broker, right? You just got to get comfortable with their platforms, right? Because obviously MetaTrader doesn't have the hold on the industry like it used to. So everybody created their own native platform. So as long as you're okay, getting comfortable with their platforms, and yeah, absolutely, ride it out. Let's see. We set that internal high and created a new internal low. Kind of gives me inclination that we failed to be bullish. That's not a bad way to look at it, bro. I mean, even if you look at it from this perspective, right? Like volume, we're seeing a lot more effort, right? This pretty much talks about what you're looking at, right? We're seeing a lot more effort here in terms of volume, right, for the bulls, but there's no result, right? We're seeing a lot more effort, but we're not going anywhere with it. We're not breaking structure. We're not breaking highs. We're not doing anything whatsoever, right? So that tells me that there's probably a lot more downside here as well. Right, so yeah, but shout out to you, AB, because you on the money too. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, the dollar. If the dollar can continue to hold this now and start to run, I think a lot of our positions are going to play out. Right, I don't think there's no reason why we don't come take out these highs right here. Right, these little equal highs up here. I don't think there's no reason why we don't take these out today. All right, so I think we do continue to go bullish here. So we'll see. We shall see, man, how this plays out. All right, gold, what are you doing, baby? Again, family, keep your eye on this gold, man. Again, a close back below 2160 can give you an opportunity if you're not in a trade right now. Like, look at where my target is. My target is all the way down to 2130s, and this is kind of a an aggressive target. I'm not even gonna lie. But hey, man, I think we can make it down there. All right, so either way, my target is super low. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, but I want you to close below it. If we can get back below 2160s, oh my goodness. I think this trade that we're in right now, this gold is just gonna oh my goodness, it's just gonna go. Like, I don't think there's nothing gonna stop it after that. We just gotta get below 2160. Let's see. I think the Dixie's faking out sellers off that 1 hour point of interest. It's very possible. Very possible. You know the thing too, like for me, I'm bullish the dollar, not necessarily just because of technical analysis, right? I'm bullish the dollar because of what the data said yesterday, right? I'm very data dependent on fundamental analysis. Right? If we look at the fundamentals real quick, right? Here's a little lesson for anybody that wants to listen, right? If we look at the fundamentals this entire week, look at CPI. Right? On Tuesday, CPI came out. Right? Higher than forecast. Core CPI month over month, right? Core CPI year over year, higher than forecast. Right? Headline CPI, higher than forecast. Right? We're coming out higher. Right? This came out flat, but still higher than previous. Right? This is all inflationary. Right? This is all inflationary data, right? Let's keep moving forward, right? What happened on yesterday for PPI? Right? Same thing. Right? PPI, way higher than expected across the board for core PPI, headline PPI, even retail sales, right? Way higher than previous, right? Not higher than what they're expected, but still way higher than previous, right? All that data is inflationary, right? From a fundamental perspective, all we've gotten this week was inflationary data. When we have inflationary data like that come out, that is going to cause the dollar to gain a lot of strength and a lot of value. Why? Because people are seeking for safe haven safety. Why is that? Well, it's because now the idea behind it is that the Fed is going to have to keep interest rates a lot longer, higher a lot longer. And they're going to have to adjust their summary of economic projections next week. Right? So when you understand the fundamentals of it all, and then you incorporate the technicals to it as well, oh my God, it's so... That's the game plan right there. Right? That's when you really take your trading skills to the next level, right? Because you can be profitable solely technicals. Right? I was profitable when I first started solely off of technicals. But when I incorporated my understanding of fundamentals to the game, it's just a whole different ballgame. Right? So I already started looking dollar bullishness once the data started to leaning that favor where it was all coming out inflationary. Then I just had to align my technicals. And that was pretty easy to do. That wasn't too hard to do, so. But yeah, hopefully that, again, just provides some value for you guys, man. Because I'm telling y'all, like, that is just such a game changer. It's such a game changer when you actually understand that stuff, when you put it all together. It's like putting the pieces to the puzzle together. right? When you're able to do it, it's next level. Let's see. Stock market been flying, Dixie been flying, crypto been flying. Yeah. You are making a valid point too, right? These markets have been a lot. They've definitely been very weird. Definitely been very weird lately, but I'm just gonna continue to trust, you know what I'm saying, what we know here. All right, let's see. So the 2060, man, this 2160 is holding strong here for gold. Like, we continue to fail to break this level now, right? We need to get back below it for us to truly get back excited. As long as we stay back above it now, there's always that chance that we do come all the way back up. Possibly even to stop me out at break even back up to the 2166. And then we got to see how we react up there. All right, but this 2160 is being a pain in the ass. The dollar as well. I mean, we're still holding this 103.380. Let's see, indices, man. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised though, family, if indices do start to pull back up here, right? Because indices ended up falling pretty aggressively here, right? And they also took out a ton of liquidity to the left, right? Again, we took out trendline liquidity, we took out support liquidity, right? So at this point, we might have enough fuel to start to push back up to the upside and stay range bound. So, but we'll see. We'll see how this continues to go. We're riding out our play regardless. Again, I already went break even. I already took some partials when we were up around 70 pips or so. It wasn't much because I kind of like way under leveraged. All right, it wasn't much, but either way, you know, it's a W day no matter what happens here, right? Whether it hits us out at break even or continues to drive, it's a W day. Truthfully, it's a W day because I'm here with y'all. I love y'all, man. It's a W day regardless. Big W day. Hey. Let's see what we get here. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. Turn around for us, baby. Don't do it. Come on, gold. Turn around for us, baby. For you. For you. I need that pip talk. What you guys know about that pip talk? That pip talk. That pip walk. Yeah. Yep. I'm about to mess this cash up on a new pair. This is so funny, bro, this playlist. Swerve. Let's see. I'm out fan, don't see nothing. I appreciate you. Matthew, I appreciate you, my brother. Let's see. It's Friday, need little lamb chops. You want that lamb chops? We can get the lamb chops. We can get the lamb chops. Hold on, let me bring up the lamb chops. Yeah. Let's see, where my lamb chops at? Where my lamb chops at? Lamb chops. Alright, we're gonna have to go over here. Come on, lamb chops. Let's go. Where you at? This beat is tough. I ain't gonna lie, the beat is tough. Yeah. Alright, let's listen to that lamb chop. Let's see if the lamb chop gonna motivate this trade to go. Come on, lamb chop. Attaboy, I got you, Roman. Took a stab on Nas to the upside. Hey, this thing is pushing. It might not be a bad play. Hey, it might not be a bad play. It might not be a bad stat, to be honest with you. Don't do the lamb chops. This song is tough. It's that lamb chops, baby. I Yeah. It don't be no lamb chops. Never ends. Got her friends. We got my boy Drew in the building. Shout out to my guy Drewski. Let's get it. Oh, I'm gonna give a couple of my guys. I gotta give y'all a moderator role. Hold on. I gotta give a couple of my guys a moderator role. You know what, Roman? I'm gonna give you moderator role. I'm gonna give you moderator rights too, Roman. Cause I rock with you. Let's see, EU buys might be valid on the day. Let's see what we get. I mean, we are still holding strong here. EU is still trying here. Again, I want to see what happens, right? Because I'm leaning towards down, but it is possible that we do just start to correct a lot of these imbalances that we have. And if that's the case, then my gold position is probably going to get stopped out if we do that. Right, so it is possible. Again, I'm never going to be the one to say it can't happen. Right, so it is very possible. You never know. Ride that out, if anything. Let's see. Tony! My guy Tony in the building. Shout out to my guy Tony. Again, family, as moderators, by the way, right? Because you're probably thinking, like, what the hell am I going to do as a moderator? No, it's just more so just monitor the chat. If there's people being too aggressive. You know, there's the thing about me, right? As a moderator, it's pretty much just for you to moderate the chat. Right, people that are too aggressive, people spamming stuff, you have the ability to block them and kick them the hell out. But don't do so unless it comes from me, right? Because again, I like to give people chances. I love when people actually come out here and express their thoughts and opinions, no matter how crucial, no matter how it may come off. They can call me every type of name in the book, and that's fine, right? I'm cool. That ain't gonna bother me. But I at least want to try to have a conversation with them to see why they feel that way first. And if we just don't get nowhere off of that, then hit them with the band hammer. Get them the hell out of here. Right? All right, get them the hell out of here, right? So I'm not opposed to that, right? But again, let me be the one that at least, like, you know what I'm saying, like, try to talk to them. Because I love the haters. Right? I love the haters. I really do. Right? Because I'm trying to see why and what type of mindset are you in that you join the live stream only to talk shit. Like, I'm genuinely interested to know, like, what kind of mindset you gotta be in, bro. Like, let's talk this through. Like, come on stream. I'll send you the link to the Zoom link. Come on, let's talk it. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. That's just me. I'm a conversation type of guy, right? So he said, "I'll start blocking people." Let's see. Ban me, I dare you. There we go. There's your first banning. There you go, Matt. He asked for it. Let's see. Not sure about good. Everything comes into play other than the dollar. 100% right. You 100% right about that. But I am not saying I put all my money on the blockchain. Shout out to my guy Side, man. We gotta listen to this real quick. He said, hungry like a hippo or something like that. That's a banger. Come on, Gold. What are you trying to do, buddy? You about to hit me at break even? Not saying I know about my blood because I got game. I so fire because I am not. Yeah, I put all the money on the blockchain. Any money of crypto. Hungry like a hippo. You ain't know where you fit though. Let's see, power tripping already. Oh, Eric, I gotta get you a moderator too, bro. All the star students gotta be moderators. I'm not even gonna lie. All my star gang, fly gang, y'all all gonna be moderators for sure. Cause I know y'all gonna be there for my best interests. I trust y'all boys. I got you, Eric, too. Let's see, Matt bans him. I ban him. Let's see, if you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. Haters are still a view. Haters are still engagement. Believe it or not. Right, and I have such thick skin in this industry because I've been in it for a minute. There's nothing that anybody can say that's gonna throw me off, bro. Like, I promise you, there's nothing that anybody can say that's gonna like bother me. So I take the engagement though. I'll take the engagement though, that's for sure. On the blockchain, I put all my money on the blockchain, I be getting money on the blockchain. Let's see, family. Again, this gold might stop me out at break even here, fam. It looks like it's getting close, very close. Like it's right there. Don't do it though. Come on, flip back bearish. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on, there we go. Engulf back below. I need this 5 minutes to engulf. 5 minutes to engulf. 5 minutes to engulf. But besides that though, family, listen, I gotta wrap it up right now. I gotta go ahead and make some moves. Again, Fridays usually are very busy for me anyways. I just wanted to come on here, show y'all a little love. You know, come on here, spend some time with y'all, and hopefully you guys gain some value today, family. I don't know, like I said, man, I love coming on YouTube Live. Like I love coming on here and just doing my thing. No lie. But family, I do appreciate y'all. I love you guys. Thank you guys for rocking with me this morning. Hopefully you guys again gain some value from today. And yeah, I gotta figure out a way to do this more often with y'all, because I do appreciate y'all so much. All right, family, I love you guys, man. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully you guys have a phenomenal rest of your guys' day. All right, y'all, take care. Let's get it.